All right, Simon, this is the last question. And I think one of the crucial questions is, what's the aha moment that everyone in the organization needs to have that becomes the game changer, that the light bulb goes off and they say, oh, I get it. And they start actually implementing SEO as part of their job?
Well, again, some of that can be actually looking at the analytics and seeing the hockey stick going up.
Yeah.
That can really obviously make people realize, yeah, this stuff actually works. But I think different teams have their own aha moments. With journalists, one of the things that I do there, whenever I go in and do training with journalists and talk to actual writers, the editors, I tell them that, I'm not going to change how they write. I'm not going to ask them to write for search engines. They're still writing for users. Search engines don't read their articles. Search engines don't page through their articles. Search engines just parse the articles. Mm-hmm. We want to get users on those pages. And the best way to get users on those pages is to actually use the entities that are being talked about. So if you're talking about a particular person, use their full name. If you're talking about something happening somewhere, use the location. It's fine to use a soft lead into a story where you don't actually talk about the subject for the first couple of paragraphs. But if you're doing that and your system takes the first 150 characters and throws it in the description field, that's not going to help somebody who's searching, who finds that description, want to click through on that particular page because it's not telling them anything about the actual thing. You want to have the ability to override that description there. So in a lot of cases, it's actually telling them, if you write about this particular person, that's how you're going to get found for them. And there was an example, I did a training a few years ago with a sports company, back when the whole Jeremy Lin thing was going on, the basketball player. And they'd put an article out there about how Lin helped the Knicks beat the Wolves. So, okay, you've got Lin helps the Knicks beat the Wolves. Let's go search for Jeremy Lin, which is what people are searching on. Let's look at all the results. How many of them just say Lin? How many of them say Jeremy Lin? Every single one said Jeremy Lin. If you're not putting the full name in there, you're not going to get found for it.
Right.
So it's just some simple things like that. Mm-hmm. As I said, different teams have different aha moments. Back when I was on the agency side, I worked with one particular site, and they said, our traffic's dropping, we can't understand it, we don't know why that's happening. Okay, let me take a look. I'll audit the site and see what's going on. Within 1 minute, I saw, they'd no-indexed every page on their site, which of course means the search engines aren't going to index it, people aren't going to be able to find it. That was a big aha moment for them. Actually pay attention to what's going on.
Yeah.
And I think this gets back to the training thing as well.
Mm-hmm.
So, especially with developers, when you let developers know why you've put that MS Validate code on the homepage, what the H tags are there for, why you need the title and description, what are canonical tags actually for, when they can actually understand that, they may not necessarily be the ones that are implementing that, but they're the ones that are not going to take it out when they're trying to clean the code up next week.
Absolutely.
Which happens far too frequently.
Yep. So I think the training is crucial for creating all of these aha moments. And the key, and we talked about this earlier, is that the training needs to be tailored by each role.
Absolutely.
Right? So each role needs to have their own aha moment created. So as you're going about deciding what you're going to do with your training plan, make sure you keep that in mind.